Soilborn as an organization, as a nonprofit, and really the ultimate goal of what we're trying to accomplish with Soilborn, we consider ourselves a community health organization more than a farming organization. We use the farms, we use gardening, and we use growing and connecting to food as our avenue towards building health in our community. There's a lot of ways to build and improve health in our community. This is our focus, and our mission is all around reconnecting to food, how it grows, where it grows, eating it, preserving it. Everything that would be involved in producing food is what we're really focused on. We do a lot of that on our farms. So we have three main missions within Soilborn. A lot of it is around food production, which happens on our two farm sites. Our main farm site is in Rancho Cordova. It's about a 50-acre farm with chicken, pigs, and about 6-7 acres of vegetables and another 4 acres of orchard. It's a beautiful site, and it's essentially a community park, so you're all invited to come out Monday through Saturday. We try to keep it closed on Sunday for the residents that live there, but you're invited to come out and tour the farm any point. And then we have a smaller 2-acre farm that we started in the Art and Arcade area, was where we initially started in 2000. And then we've kind of grown out of that site, but we still use that as a training site for young farmers. So beyond growing food on our sites, we're also training farmers with apprenticeships. And then we also have a lot of farmer support programs where we try to provide support services and training for other farmers so that we can just continue to grow more good, healthy food in the Sacramento area and get that food into our local food system, which is a problem right now in that about 98% of the food that we produce in our region is exported to other states and other countries, and 98% of the food that we eat here is imported from other states and other countries. So it doesn't really make sense. So we're trying to reverse that and have the food that we produce here being eaten here. So that's a big part of what we're trying to do. Really, the kind of at the core idea of Harvest Sacramento is the idea of building an edible city. Having the idea of all this lawn space that we're standing on right now, or all these trees that we're sitting under. Imagine if these were pecan trees, or almond trees, or walnuts. And if this area that we're standing on, if those shrubs behind you were actually blueberries, or those shrubs behind you were, you know, strawberry guavas, and the ground cover we had here was actually a native edible strawberry, or some sort of yerba buena, some other herbs. There's a massive quantity of unused space that we could use to produce food. And as you're going to see today, we're already producing on the fruit trees that we have existing millions, really millions of pounds of fruit that essentially is already being produced. But how we get that fruit off the trees and get that into people's hands, that's what you're looking at right here. It's all about people, community, and relationships. And that's what we're trying to build here with this project. With the idea of kind of having that edible city, the foundation of what's going to be necessary for that to happen is people, and some sort of educated people with some sort of experience around gardening, food, how to cook, how to preserve. So that's also what we're trying to do here, is give people that touchstone experience, and then hopefully provide education through us, through other partners like California Food Literacy Project, Ubuntu Green. There's a lot of organizations that's doing really amazing work to kind of build out that kind of base population that have the knowledge and experience and the know-how and the interest in kind of producing that food in our urban areas. So that's kind of what we're working on. We're at the very beginning of it. I could keep talking on and on and on and on, but I won't do that. Thank you guys again for coming out. There's a lot of work done. We're just volunteer work and not just in harvesting the fruit. There's a lot of roles for people to fill, whether it's leading groups or if you're interested in getting excited about harvesting fruit today and you want to organize something in your own neighborhood. We're trying to decentralize it from us and start neighborhood harvest groups in all the different neighborhoods that you heard represented here today. So if that's of interest to you, we'd love to have you step forward and talk to me. And
how many people are really hearing everything we're saying? So we want to make sure that we have the best experience we can. And part of the thing I do want to say is just to emphasize a very simple principle that's at the foundation of this work, and that we want you to kind of open your eyes and open your perception up to today. And notice where else it might show up in your experience, or elsewhere in your life, because we think it's a really important way to re-experience the places we live and to see potential that is existing there but is as yet unrealized. And that's to take an underutilized resource, so the fruit's already there. Somebody planted the trees 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, and thank you to them for doing that. Millions of pounds of fruit, like Randy said. At the same time, we have a lot of people who are undernourished, malnourished, food insecure, do not have enough good, high quality, nutritious food for them or their families. Both of those things exist right now in our community in close proximity to each other. And what's missing, which is what we're starting to work on and so many others to kind of repair, is the social and economic connection, the relationships to get that underutilized resource and get it to meet the unmet needs, and to do that all from things that already exist in our communities. So today is going to be a demonstration of that, but we also know there's a lot of other opportunities like that. And so what we ask is that as you're out today, as you're in the neighborhoods, out in the natural living system that is the human habitat in suburbia, keep your eyes open. See what else you see. Notice what is out there that might be inspiring or intriguing or interesting, something new that you haven't seen before. Imagine that edible city that Randy talked about. You're going out into the urban food forest today. See what that experience is like. Harvest some of those ideas and insights and inspiration while you're out there. And then when we come back, you're going to get a chance to talk both in your small group, and those of us who are here afterwards can gather as a big group and share some of the best, most inspiring things that we know in your experience while we're out in our small group. And for anyone who is in high school or younger, would love to give you the opportunity to share a brief story of something that was cool, that was inspiring, that you really appreciated, and have a chance to be witnessed in that by your extended community here. We're also going to have lunch for you after the harvest, and Soil-Borne staff is made for you.
There's enough.
Yes, so we'll get practice rationing that. Often we have surplus. Today, we'll see how we do. But we'll have lots of citrus, and the community is going to be picking up the citrus, so you'll be able to see the whole system, the whole connection there. All right.
Yeah, we're good.
We can get the fruit after. Well, once we put them in the boxes,
Oh, really?
If it's on the ground, is it no good?
Yeah.
You could just leave them on the ground.
I told you.
Yeah, or throw them in there. Whatever.
kind of. I doubt it'll be heard. I'm done. Where's some Donald Lamar?
Where's the bag? The bag
Right here.
Oh yeah. Not gonna hit me. Never mind my word. Julian, thank you for the fantasies. Oh, saved my life. This one? Oh. Is this the back one?
That one is right here. Or we can make that one a bad one.
I'll start picking up the ones on the ground so they have some like
I would love to see Brennan in here. He probably grab like 13 oranges at once.
What? She poked herself.
Oh, lovely.
Jump, girl! Hey, I put in work gloves. You brought them. Good. I told you. I told you. That's a candy. Remember, watch where you're walking. Again, warning. Widowmaker. Don't belt me that way. It's right there. I'm not wearing glasses. I sure did. Where's Carol? right? I swear to God, if I get hit,
Like one box, like those.
Okay, so probably what I'll do is I'll get us started on the next site, and then we'll take that feedback and I'll maybe somebody write it because I have stuff. Can I hand some fruit down to somebody?
Yep.
In a picker bowl?
Shooting it wasn't really the bad part. It was like riding through antelope and you put down up in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. No, I could have told you I was there.
We got you on the list for bringing the data. So we'll just try to
Whack them out. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, so we'll just sort of overflowing one and go into the you can just stack up the food on one side of the van.
Yeah, one.
We're at 514 Street, so we'll just finish loading up our fruit and then we'll be over in a couple minutes. Okay.
This was our first splinter of the day. No!
I feel like it's playing this time.
And in theory, ladder should just be able to go right down.
Oh, so I think
So next site is 5001 48th Street, so just right down the block. Another big fruit tree. But the guy that actually that owns the house, his next door neighbor, is a master worm composter. So it's really, really cool garden. So just, yeah, it's just right up here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Monty.
Sure, thank you.
so period. Okay. No problem. We're gonna have to plan out this. Just watch for the wires and
So how many places
this is our fourth and our last. After this we're gonna head back to the library over at Colonial Heights Library, and out front they've put a bunch of big, yeah.
Oh yeah, you better be careful.
Oh, here. Does anybody want to take a turn on the ladder?
I will certainly take a turn.
Came off really easy, so I was excited that I'd be better than London.
And here you are, sir.
Gracias.
They're really tall and concentrated. I haven't had a kumquat in so long. You asked me, do I know what kumquats are? And then I'm like, yes, but now I'm trying to remember how you eat them, and I can't.
I see them all like marmalade.
Yeah, well, I literally live around the corner, so when
name again, I'll come knock on your door. I have your own neighborhood.
Leave the gate yourself.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Healthy.
I'm guessing that's
Come on.
like 30 pounds. So this, I believe, can be used for effective.
Oh, I don't need that, but thank you so much.
Like 6 hours.
That's good.
Which one was our bucket? Was it the orange one? It has something in the bottom. This one was our bucket.
And this is our bucket.
Oh, that's your bucket too? Okay.